Hello everyone, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Brian, and I am the newest member of the High Stakes team. Now I'd like to commence this video with a request for those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions. If our guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, we kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering our presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore our Patreon support tier or check out our various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. Chicago Cubs vs San Francisco Giants. My team pick is Giants Moneyline, and here is why. Chicago fell to the Giants in their most recent contest by a score of 5-4. Four different players drove in a run, while Dansby Swanson had 2 hits and 2 walks on the day. Nico Hoerner and Cody Bellinger also had a pair of hits each, while Justin Steele did well as the starter, going 7.1 innings and giving up 6 hits and 2 runs, while striking out 9 and walking 1. The biggest offseason move for the Cubs was bringing back Cody Bellinger on a 3-year $80 million deal with 2 opt-outs. However, they also signed Shota Imanaga 4 years, $53 million, and Hector Neris 1 year, $9 million. Chicago additionally exercised the options for Kyle Hendricks $16 million and Yan Gomes $6 million. There were only a few minor moves Chicago made on the trade market, and some notable losses include Marcus Stroman, Jeimer Candelario, and Michael Rucker. I'm taking the Giants by a slight margin in this case, primarily due to the Cubs' inability to win on the road with a 15-25 record, and their current poor form of losing their last 3 in a row and 6 of their last 9. The Giants have won the last 2 games in a row, and they have won 3 of their last 5 meetings against the Cubs. I expect San Francisco will put in an extra effort and do their best to put runs across the board to give more comfort and flexibility for Birdsong. Additionally, the Giants are ranked 1 in bullpen era thus far. Should this become a battle of the bullpens, I give the edge to the Giants, who are much better at home this season with a .217 record. My total pick is over 8 runs, and here is why. Considering the Giants are starting a rookie pitcher, and we don't know who will come after Wesneski for the Cubs, I feel comfortable taking the over. San Francisco has hit the over in the majority of their games played this season, including 7 of their last 9. The Cubs have averaged over 8.5 runs per game between themselves and their opposition, while the Giants have averaged over 9 runs per game. San Francisco has also scored at least 4 runs per game in all but 2 of their last 9 games. Minnesota Twins vs Arizona Diamondbacks. My team pick is Twins to win, and here is why. The Twins took 2 of 3 from the A's in Oakland over the weekend, including a 3-0 victory in the series finale. Starter Pablo Lopez took a perfect game into the 6th inning and picked up the win by shutting out the A's in 8 innings and allowing only 2 hits while striking out 14 batters. Reliever Griffin Jax earned his 7th save of the season by shutting down Oakland in the 9th. Outfielder Byron Buxton provided all of the offense for the Twins, going deep and driving in 2. Minnesota's pitching staff has been on point recently, allowing 3 runs or less to their opponents in 3 of their last 5 contests. Wednesday will mark Woods Richardson's first start versus the Diamondbacks. He has produced a 0-1 record with a 3.86 ERA and 1.22 WHIP in his prior 3 starts. He did not factor in the decision in his prior start, which came at home against the Tampa Bay Rays. He went 6 innings and allowed 2 earned runs on 6 hits while striking out 6. Arizona dropped 2 of 3 to the Phillies in Philadelphia this weekend, including a 4-1 defeat in the final game of the series. Starter Slade Cecconi was saddled with his 6th loss of the season. He lasted 3 innings and allowed 1 run on 5 hits while striking out 2. Second baseman Ketel Marte drove in his 43rd run in the loss. Outfielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 2 hits, raising his average to .263. The Diamondbacks' offense has sputtered recently, scoring 1 run in 3 of their prior 5 games. Nelson has faced the Twins once in his career, getting saddled with the loss in Minnesota last season. He lasted 3 innings and allowed 6 runs on 8 hits while striking out 5. The Diamondbacks have won under 50% of their games against the spread in 2024. Woods Richardson's has been effective in his prior 3 starts, producing a 3.86 ERA with a 1.22 WHIP. He has also pitched well away from his home stadium, generating a 3.12 ERA and 1.15 WHIP in 7 road starts. The Twins swept the Diamondbacks in Minnesota during their last series, outscoring Arizona 2-0-6. Arizona was held to 3 runs or less by the Minnesota pitching staff in each of the 3 games. Minnesota has won 2 of their previous 3 games overall. Their offense has excelled recently, scoring 5 runs or more in 12 of their previous 14 contests. The Diamondbacks have not had much of a home field advantage in 2024, winning at only around a 50% clip there. Their pitching staff has not been effective at home this season, ranking 27th overall in home ERA with 4.65, so look for the Twins to get runners in scoring position throughout the game. Arizona has lost 3 of their previous 5 games, and have scored only 1 run in each of their previous 2 games. The stats and trends strongly support a Minnesota victory on the road Wednesday. My total pick is over 8.5 runs, and here is why. Nelson gave up 6 earned runs on 8 hits to the Diamondbacks in only 2 innings in Minnesota last season. Both teams rank in the top half of the league in multiple offensive categories, including batting average, so both squads have the tools to score quickly in bunches. Arizona ranks in the top 10 in slugging percentage and OBP, so look for them to have ample opportunities to score throughout the contest. The Diamondbacks have gone over the run total in 7 of their last 8 games at home. They have scored 7 runs or more in 4 of their last 6 games in front of the home crowd. Minnesota has scored 5 runs or more in 3 of their last 4 games overall, and they have gone over the run total in 5 of their previous 7. The Twins rank 24th in the majors in ERA on the road with 4.66, while the Diamondbacks rank 27th at home 4.65, so both pitching staffs are capable of allowing a significant amount of runs to score throughout the game. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair in the second game of the series on Wednesday. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Chicago White Sox. My team pick is Dodgers minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. The Dodgers are 5-0-3-1 overall this season. Los Angeles is in first place in the National League West Division. They are 9 games ahead of the Padres for first place. They are 3 games behind the Phillies for the top spot in the National League. The Dodgers have won 7 of their last 9 games coming into Wednesday night. In their last game, the Dodgers defeated the White Sox 4-3 on Tuesday, June 25th. Home runs from Shohei Ohtani and Freddie Freeman highlighted the game. They each finished with 2 RBI each. It was a bullpen game for the Dodgers as the group gave up 8 hits on the evening. On Wednesday, the Dodgers will start Gavin Stone. The right-handed pitcher is 8-2 this season with an ERA of 3.04. Stone has started 14 games this season, with his last one coming against the Rockies on Thursday, June 20th. He threw 5.1 innings, and he allowed 4 hits and 2 earned runs in the win. Stone also tossed 7 strikeouts. Stone has an ERA of 2.91 during road games. He also holds an ERA of 2.45 when playing at night. In 3 games against the American League, Stone has an ERA of 2.75. The Dodgers are hitting .256, which ranks 4th best. Los Angeles has scored the 3rd most runs and collected the 3rd most amount of hits. They have scored the 3rd most home runs, and they have earned the 2nd most walks. The Dodgers are hitting .265 when playing on the road. They are also hitting .261 in June and .256 against the American League. Chicago is 21-60 overall this season. The White Sox are in last place in the American League Central Division. They are far off the pace as they are 32 games back of the Guardians. The White Sox also hold the worst record in the sport. The White Sox are 7 games back of the Rockies to avoid being out of last place. Chicago has lost 7 of their last 9 games entering Wednesday. In their last game, the White Sox lost 4-3 to the Dodgers on Tuesday, June 25th. Andrew Benintendi hit a 2-run homer to help the White Sox take an early lead in the first inning, but the White Sox pitching will struggle in the loss. Chris Flexen pitched 5.2 innings, where he allowed 4 earned runs and 6 hits in the loss. It's an easy one to pick. The Dodgers are one of the best in the National League, and the White Sox are the worst in the sport. Don't try to complicate this pick, even though Eric Fred has been pitching well for the White Sox. Chicago's offense is dreadful, and they will hardly put up enough runs to keep pace with the Dodgers. Gavin Stone will be able to easily dispatch Chicago's batters as he holds an ERA of 2.91 during road games. My total pick is under 8.5 runs, and here is why. Gavin Stone has been pitching brilliantly on the road for the Dodgers. He has an ERA of 2.91 during road games and an ERA of 2.45 when playing at night. The White Sox have been very poor, actually the worst in the sport, when playing at home. They have a batting average of .214 during home games. They are also hitting .216 against the National League. The White Sox won't be able to score runs on Wednesday night.